Things you find. That's a squirrel trap. Really doesn't work worth a damn for squirrels because they get in it and, they got little hands. They just open the freaking doors and run out. It's supposed to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. Bullshit.
He's got little black lashes down here.
Oh, and look, she's saying, look at this, look at this, look at this. So this little dumbass got in there. Not a native bird. Should just pop him in the head. But there's 10 million of the damn things around here.
Ready?
So, what the heck? Pretty sure the idiot will never do it again. Way off there, and hey, friend of mine, other side of the hill to our west, said here about a week ago that all the swallows left. Well, I got news for you. They're all right here. I did a little bit of counting on that bottom line earlier and did a little rough figure. And when I was counting, there was over 2,000 of them on the lines right here. And there was probably 1,000 of them in the air. So they're still here. And hey, it's cleared up quite a bit. I can see the cows out there in the pasture now. So, oh well. I just uploaded a video a little bit ago so you all could see how bad it was earlier. And just go from there, I guess. At the moment, it's too wet to think about going up and disking because I want that stuff to break up good. I want the trash on top to break up and cover, not be an issue later. So that's what I know for now. More to come. Making pieces. Got an old 2-inch coupler to go to 2.5-inch soft hose. Split a piece off, slid over it for a spacer. I'll get this in the right direction. And I'm going to put a clamp on there. Got a chain clamp. I'm going to tighten that down tight. Weld her up. Now we got a 3-to-2 reducer. And we did find the other riser. It is a 3-inch instead of a 4-inch riser. So this could go on that soft hose traveler with that riser. And we should be set to go, I hope. Well, just got to get it out there. It's almost, pretty soon we got to go move the other travelers anyway. So I think we'll take the soft hose up and see what happens. Oh, yeah, here. The little bit you saw just before you get to see this, we could see something. Remember, I stood down here. I mean, it's only been, what, a minute ago in the video, and looked out and could see all the cows. Yeah. Socked back in. Becky went to town this morning, and she said on her way back, about 5-6 miles north of here, she says it got socked back in and really smelled smoky. She's going, is it going again? Well, I don't think so. I haven't heard anything. But then trying to find stuff out. Apparently, you can't find anything out around here unless you're on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, you can go to Tualatin Valley Fire and Rescue and see what they have to say. So, other than the cops banging your door down, that's how people are finding out that they got to leave, if they do. I think that's just freaking stupid. It's not anywhere else, only on Twitter. They won't let you know any other way. Oh, well. So, anywho, we'll get this made and find a tractor to drag that one out with. Spin you around. Because, unfortunately, that's got a cable on it. And you got to hook it to something. Years ago, we had an old skid steer that when we weren't using it up here, we'd take it up there just for an anchor. Worked great. It even worked for an anchor on the big soft hose traveler we had. Just dig the bucket in a little bit and hook her on and go. But them little 135s, they work great for these too. And you need the PTO to roll the hose up anyway. That's another story. That never has rolled real great, and that hose is, let's just say it's like 30, 35 years old. Been used a lot. Hasn't been kept in during the winter. She weeps a little bit, kind of like that hose connecting the other little traveler. Hopefully we don't peel this hose wide open. If so, well, I guess we're kind of screwed there for now. Anyway, more to come. Top to the welder. Hi, she's ugly. It'll hold. Galvy is a pain in the butt to weld. Lots of splatter, lots of junk. I had to change wire in the welder and I forgot to turn the gas back on, so right there I had to go back over. always fun when it's a very porous weld you got to go over. And weld and galvanize, the sound and the look is kind of like you're welding without gas anyway. But it is in one piece. I'll take the grinder and knock the extra wires off and a few dingle balls and any sharp edges. Then put the hook on there and it's good to go. Oh yeah, and put the rubber back in it. Gotta make sure you got your rubbers. Number one went out to move the travelers. Well, she saw the little one was in, went down, shut the pump off, doesn't know if the big one's in yet. So, anyway, now I'm trying to figure out what she's doing. As the dogs bark. Because Mom went to town today. She usually goes Tuesdays grocery shopping, but she didn't go yesterday. She figured today might be better air. Who knows? Oh well, I'll bring you back. I'm ready to go to the airport. Pick my friend up who's coming in from Georgia. So I'd show you it. This is the clearest we've had it. Other than like the first day or day and a half when the smoke was making all the funny light on things. You can see the neighbor's house up there that looked all silver when the light hit it. You see their roof now. So, but it's supposed to sock back in. And you know, yeah, that don't look the color it's supposed to be. And like I've shown you before, just look at everything else. The service truck was actually clean a week before the fire, 2 weeks before the fire, something like that. And y'all know that was. That looks like it's been parked up in it. News is finally showing some stuff of people going in and down by Detroit Lake and seeing where the houses used to be. So, sad thing is down that area, sounds like probably almost half the firefighters, you know, all volunteer stuff, I imagine. They're the ones that put most of it out. About half of them weren't even able to evacuate because they were on the fire. Still can't see too far past the neighbor's house that way, but a little bit. And so I mean, there's guys that they've gotten to break off the fire line and gotten to go look and find out they got absolutely nothing left. And you know, the only thing they had was whatever they had in their pickup or car when they headed to the fire station. Got a feel for them. Anyway, I'll probably get some more later. If I don't, well, you're going to get it stopping here. If that's the case, thank you for watching. And please like and subscribe. Oh, yeah. I've had a few pictures of that thing sent to me today from the east part of the country. Looks a little different. First time we've seen it in a few days. We got in traffic a couple miles ago. We are headed down Highway 26 to Highway 405, just passing the Oregon Zoo. These signs tell you where we're at, kind of. Visibility's pretty good here. And they're complaining about it in Portland. Oh my God, it's so bad.
Don't flick your ashes outside, you dumb motherfucker.
Let's make this asshole famous. Flicking his ashes out.
Jesus Christ.
At least he's not against the freaking outside edge throwing it in the brush, but, you know, if he was up in state forestry area and got caught with his window down and a lit cigarette, and you don't want to know what the fine is. Nobody wants to find out because it's not cheap. Can't fix stupid. Although I really would love to. If I had a water extinguisher with us right now, I'd stick it out the window and douche him. Trust me. So, yeah, anyway, this is the rat race at 2:15 in the afternoon.
Listen to those jakes.
Usually Brother Ed shows up first thing in the morning, last thing at night. But, I don't know. He's the one that makes his arrangements and just tells us when he'll be here. I think Becky was saying earlier, well, have you heard from him today? Did he really get on the plane?
Just never know.
He better have got on the plane.
His ass could be grass.
He asked me a couple days ago he should reschedule. And I said, no, it ain't a better time. He shows up any later, he's going to complain it's too cold. The Vista Ridge Tunnel is what we are in right now. You come out of the tunnel, you got three choices. Interstate 405 North, Interstate 405 South,
Middle lane, downtown
or
Portland.
the middle lane takes you Market Street, downtown Portland.
We stay away from that middle
And
lane.
we stay away from there. It's bad if you got to do 405 South from here, too.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's bad enough going north. Anybody that kind of knows the area.
Wait, we'll see the homeless camps.
Oh, yeah, I might get to see some homeless camps.
And
This
the
whole
garbage.
strip through here was full of them a couple years ago.
And the garbage.
Um,
And the garbage.
we go this way and hit I-5 and hit Columbia Boulevard, and Columbia Boulevard goes right out to 82nd to the airport. So
With the construction we hit
it's
before 82nd, but that's okay.
kind of easier. A lot of people go around to go 205, but for us, I mean, just to get on the 205 it isn't that far, but it's still like a 45-minute drive. And you know, we only left home half hour ago. Well, maybe a little longer. And I don't know if you saw the garbage back there Becky was commenting about, but that's, you know,
Homeless camp.
this crap.
Homeless camp.
Yep, there's a homeless camp. Say hi.
It's awesome.
Somebody said a couple years ago that the cities back east that get really cold in the winter just gave those homeless people a one-way ticket to here because it was warmer here. Yeah, thank you, everyone. And then the city of Portland gives them a one-way ticket on public transportation to go to the end of the line. Well, the end of the line is Hillsborough, Forest Grove, or the end of the line is Clackamas County. And guess where all the big homeless camps are? They still got a few here in Portland, but where they actually can take care of them instead of putting them out in the
Can you see the water?
Tulies. If you can see it, there's a river down there. Almost see the terminal. There's a grain terminal and the other one's for concrete
Really
stuff.
irritating me.
And she says this guy's irritating her. He just wants his lane with his half a headache rack. That'd bother me if I had to run a headache rack. Oh wait, I do run a headache rack, but it's a whole one.
I don't think he has half a head for that rack.
So anyway, hey, rail yard's down there. I know I showed that in another video too, and you can actually see it. And let's see, Emmanuel Hospital right there that you really can't see because it blends in this stuff. Okay, we'll see if I get you more later, but this might be way more than enough because I already had like 12 minutes and this gets you like 16 or 17. That's probably plenty. We'll see.